Today, I'm going to be making Texas trash pie. Heather told me about this recipe on Instagram. She sent me a link, and I thought that sounds really easy and delicious. And so I like easy and delicious recipes. So I have not measured out anything yet. I just wanted to show you the ingredients. There's basically, you need 9 ingredients. You need a pie crust. You need 1 10-inch frozen pie crust or 1 9-inch deep dish. Well, this one has 2. I'm going to take one out. This is a deep dish 9-inch. So we're going to use one of those. You need 1 cup of chocolate chips, and I have these up in the cabinet. There's 1 cup of chocolate chips in there. You need 1 cup of pretzels crushed, so I'm going to take those out and crush them. A cup. You need 1 cup of graham crackers crushed. You need 1 cup of shredded coconut. 1 cup of pecan pieces, and I love these little pieces like this because that means you get a ton in every bite. You need 1 cup of caramel bits, 1 stick or 8 tablespoons of, it says unsalted butter. I'm using regular butter. It's not going to make any difference. So this is 1 stick. I just like to buy the halves. Every time I do a recipe, that confuses somebody. They think I've used too much or too little. And then you need 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. I got all my ingredients out and measured them. I poked holes, pricked holes in my frozen pie crust. I melted my butter. And so now what you want to do is take all of the ingredients and pour them in a bowl, stir them together. To take this whole bowl of stuff and pour it into your frozen pie crust. I am definitely going to be putting this on a cookie sheet to bake just in case it overflows. But you want to put it in the oven. It's 350 degrees. You want to put it in the oven for 35 minutes or until the pie is set and the top is golden brown. So I'm going to put it in for 35 minutes and then we'll be back. The instructions said to leave it in for 35 minutes, but I started smelling it. It smells delicious. So I checked it at 32 minutes, and for me, it's finished at 32 minutes. You can see where the little pieces of graham got toasty, and so I think it looks perfect. So it says to let it sit, let it cool for 30 minutes before cutting and serving. So I'm going to set another timer for 30 minutes. So you were supposed to let the pie sit for half an hour. I have let it sit for longer than that. It has probably been sitting for an hour. My pie has, just because I was busy doing other things. And so it's been about an hour. So normally I'm very impatient. So you could tell I was busy or I would have been in here, trust me, because this smells so good. It says Texas trash pie with a combination of sweet and salty flavors and creamy and crunchy textures. This unique pie has become a Southern favorite. It was posted, this is Nick Pugmire He updated this recipe on June 22nd, 2023. Active time 15 minutes, total time 1 hour. And it says the best way to serve Texas trash pie is with a dollop of whipped cream or a scoop of ice cream. Because this pie is very sweet, adding a salty element would help balance and enhance the flavors, such as a salted caramel ice cream. If you're looking for a classic experience like you might have had at the Royer's Round Top Cafe, be sure to add a scoop of vanilla ice cream when serving a slice of this tasty pie. How to store. Even though we don't expect many leftovers from this dessert, this pie can be stored covered at room temperature for up to 3 days, refrigerated for up to a week, and frozen for 1 month. Wonder what the Royer's Round Top Cafe is. Do you think that's where this
probably
recipe...
where it came from.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Well, Heather
seems
sent it
like
to me on Instagram. That's all I know. I don't know anything about it. And I'm assuming maybe that's a place in Texas, since this is called Texas Trash Pie.
Hey, chocolate and caramel and a little salt. Almost butterscotch like.
Mm-hmm. I do like the bits and pieces.
Mm-hmm. Does that coconut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought I was detecting the texture of coconut.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't taste like coconut. It's really more just the texture of its pieces.
Mm-hmm. That, I've had cookies that have had the same like set of ingredients, or bars, like when you do the layer bars. That's what I wanted to get, was a piece of that crust.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said you put it in frozen.
Yes.
So I was wondering if it actually baked pretty crisp, and it did. It was fine. Even the bottom was pretty crisp.
Mm-hmm. I do like that pie crust too.
Mm-hmm.
It does come across as a lot of butterscotch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get, I've got just some of the caramel.
I like that.
Those caramel pieces are strong. Was your, look at that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Was your
Mine,
pretzel mushy? I think that's the
it's only, a little soft.
I think that's the only thing, honestly, that I would not put in from now on. Well, and it has graham crackers. It has crushed up graham crackers.
Yeah, probably if they're small, then you wouldn't notice the texture difference. The pretzels are still big enough though to where they got kind of soft.
Mm-hmm.
And almost not chewy, but just softer.
And it has just as many pecans.
I don't even taste the pecans.
I
don't even taste the pecans because there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, there's so much going on with this that the pecans are adding a texture, but they're kind of getting lost because
Might be a little flavor there, but
because the caramel is so strong, the chocolate is strong.
pretty strong too. This reminds me of that. What is it? White trash or reindeer poop and all. All that stuff where you get all these mixtures of different things going on. This kind of reminds me of that, just in pie form.
Well, this is very, very easy to make.
Very sweet.
It's extremely sweet. I cannot imagine putting any ice cream with this or whipped cream. You
I
just
would say
don't
that would
need
just
it.
add a little bit of help balance out some of that sweetness. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just not necessary because this is just so over the top sweet as it is. I wouldn't add anything else to it. I don't think I would put the pretzels in next time.
Yeah, just leave them out.
Yeah, I think
What's your salty element in there though?
That's it.
Okay, because you need a little salt in there.
No, that's why they're telling you to use salted caramel ice cream. Yeah, they're telling you.
So if you don't put the pretzels in there, maybe sprinkle some salt.
Yeah, because the pecans, those don't have any salt.
I don't know
at
what all
all.
you put in there, so I wasn't into it.
No, the pretzels were the only thing that would have had any salt at all.
So I would get, if you got the salt flakes.
Oh yeah, the Malden.
Leave the pretzels out, sprinkle some of that on the top. salt, just add a little salty element to it. I think it'd be perfectly fine.
But this is very, very rich. The only people that are gonna appreciate this are the people who like that over-the-top sweet like we do. If you can't handle like a whole Krispy Kreme donut at one time, or a whole crumble cookie at one time, then forget about this.
One bite, you'll kill over.
Yeah, because this is gonna be too sweet for you. So just forget about it. But easy to make. I personally would leave out the pretzels. I don't like the texture once they get baked.
Yeah, everything else is good.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Heather, thank you very much for sending me the recipe, and thanks for watching.